Sup everybody, Z-Dub Nostalgic One here. And I don't know. Now, making this nostalgic channel, you should already figure that I love the past. There's a lot of old stuff that I like, a lot of old shows that I like. One of the new shows that I actually do kind of like, though, is Adventure Time. Or something Finn and Drake. I can't remember the other title. But I watched the episode today. The episode where they're finally revealing Finn's human father. You know, he was raised by Jake's father with Jake, because they say he was abandoned in the woods. So now we finally get to see Finn's real father. And you know, I watched the episode, and there was some good stuff in it, but then there was some bad stuff in it as well. So, not really good at doing reviews, but this is my review of the Finn's father episode. I'm not sure of the title, but yeah, this is my review. Okay, so the episode pretty much, it starts off with Jake and a couple of other people there hanging with Primo. Primo? I can't think of his name. Prismo. Okay, I got it now. And you know, they hang with Prismo, and Finn still with the my father. Like, who is he and where is he? And, you know, Jake's out partying. So Jake comes and sees Finn, and, you know, he wants to know what's up. And Finn tells him, you know, my real father is alive. And, you know, at first, Jake's like, oh, you shouldn't be meddling with this. You shouldn't wonder why your father abandoned you. And then Jake, you know, kind of turned and was like, yeah, you know what? Then maybe we should see him. You know, I think he says to see how you'll look when you're older. So they go back to Prismo's place, and you know they ask where this certain place was. I forget the name. It's supposed to be like a prison or whatever. And Jake and Finn they have to find this old man, because Prismo is like, oh, if you want to go to the jail, find this old man and don't wake him up. So they find the old man, and apparently he's having nightmares because all these shadowy creatures coming out of his mouth. And, you know, they get the old man back to Prismo, and Prismo's like, I just want to see how I look for the last time. So apparently Prismo used to be human. And, he tells them that if they kill him, no, if they wake him up, that, you know, the 3D, 2D, no, the 2D, like, flat form of Prismo would be killed, and that if they killed him, that they'll be sent to the jail where Finn's father is at. So, as they're about to do it, the Lich, because apparently he was there the whole time. Weird. He reacts, and, you know, he wakes up the old man, and, like, he starts to choke him, or he does something, and he kills him. So the Lich goes to jail, and they're trying to, well, Finn and Jake's like, oh, nah, that's not right. Like, we gotta get, like, on the Lich and stuff. Like, that's our way there. And apparently, how they imprison people, they, like, kind of freeze them in this crystal-like diamond substance. I'm not really sure. But, so they get to the prison, and they see all these guardian-type people, and Jake is like, no, Finn is like, oh, man, maybe one of them are my father, because, you know, Finn's not so, he's not in that mindset of my father could be a criminal or villain, because, you know, Finn's the hero of the story, so he can see his father, you know, doing something bad. He thinks his father would be as good as him. So they get to the prison, and immediately kind of like Jake sees this guy and it's like, oh, Finn, that guy looks like an older version of you. And Finn, you know, kind of tries to what is it? Well, pretty much it's like we got to get him out, and the Lich is fucking with shit. The Lich is unleashing like ooze or goo or something, and it's freeing all the prisoners, including Finn's dad. And Finn's dad, you know, like, I don't know, he doesn't come off as an asshole right away, but Finn, you know, is asking him questions. He's not really giving answers. And the Lich, you know, the Lich is planning, I guess, to take over everything. I'm not really sure, because the prisoners are actually being, like, infected with, like, the evil within, the evil of the Lich. You know, like how he got Bubblegum and turned her evil, or possessed her, however you look at it. Well, he's doing that to all the prisoners, and like Finn's dad is like, oh yeah, we're almost home free, and one of the guardians shoots him in the leg, and his leg is there, but it's like some meat at the bottom, some meat at the top, and then it's like a bone, right? It's like a skeleton. And he's like, just give me some of that ooze or that substance from the Guardians, and you know, to fix them all up. And you know, it almost seems like Finn and his dad and Jake, you know, they're gonna get out. But the Lich, you know, comes back and he's still wrecking shit. He's still destroying shit. And Finn's dad's like, fuck this, I'm out. Like, Finn's dad, like, immediately tries to leave. He is turned out to be a straight asshole. So Finn and Jake, they're immobilized by the Lich. Like, the Lich is really showing off amazing power on this episode. So as he immobilizes Finn, you know, he's talking to Finn. He's saying, you know, like, you're strong, but like, I'm better than strength, or like, your strength's not enough, or something like that. And you know, Finn's kind of rolling in like the stuff that healed his father. So like, I think he touched the Lich with it at first, and like, the Lich is being affected. Like, his skeleton like arm is like becoming flesh. So like, Finn's like, oh, so you don't like this stuff, and like, he throws it at him, and like, he's starting to get all this skin back. So he tells Jake, Finn's like, oh, Jake, finish off the Lich. I'm going to get my dad. And Jake's like, he's not worth it, Finn. Like, forget him. He's an asshole. Fuck your dad. And Finn's like determined as hell to get his father back. So he goes after him, and he's climbing this thing that his father was already climbing. So his father tells the other criminals, he was like, oh, so apparently y'all looking for a new leader. So he becomes like the leader of this monster criminal group or whatever, and he's like trying to get away from Finn, and one of the monster kind of cuts the thing that Finn's climbing, and Finn like grabs onto it, and Jake's trying to help him. And this is really epic ass scene where Finn is like holding on to the other piece of whatever the hell Finn was climbing, and the grass blade, it like activates, and like Finn's whole arm gets all big and green and muscular, and he's pulling with all his might. But they're trying to get away through this dimensional portal. So what winds up happening is the fucking sword, or the rest of Finn's hand, gets kind of pulled off, and man, it is beautiful the way they did it. Scene, like, Finn's shirt ripped, his hair, you know, it's all long and stuff, and Finn like falls into the water, like missing an arm. Well, not an arm, it's more like missing a hand and like somewhat of his arm. And he kind of hits some of the stuff that restore your body or whatever, and like a flower grew from it. So Finn's like, where's my dad? No, not where's my dad. Finn's like, did you finish off the lich? And Jake was like, that's the good thing. He was like, I don't have to finish off the lich or whatever. And Jake shows Finn the lich, and he's been like reborn into like a big ass baby, right? And the episode kind of ends with Finn and Jake giving the baby to Tree Trunks and Mr. Pig. And it's kind of a funny scene, like when they showed Tree Trunks and Mr. Pig. Tree Trunks is about to divorce Mr. Pig and changes her mind after they get the baby. So I don't know. It was a good episode to me. The things that kind of made me mad though with the episode is the fact that they've been building up all week, all somewhat a month to be honest, about Finn's dad and like the experience that they would have. I'm thinking Adventure Time's supposed to change for the better when Finn meets his father. I'm thinking we're gonna get a bunch of damn answers just cleared. And it's just bullshit. Like, Finn's dad is a straight asshole. Like, a straight out asshole. And I hope we do not see that character again. Or if we do, I hope Finn beats the shit out of his father. The only thing that really made the episode worthwhile was the fact that once again we see the Lich. Once again we see the power of the Lich. And if not for the Lich, this wouldn't be a good episode. This was a good episode. It's just the fact that the plot of it doesn't seem how it's supposed to be. Like, the plot of the episode is supposed to be about Finn's dad. Yes, we do meet his father, but his father's an asshole. I'm thinking he's gonna be cool, like a hero, like Finn. But he's just a petty criminal, apparently. I'm also wondering, how is the flower on Finn's arm thing gonna affect him in the future now that he basically only has one hand? And I don't know. It was a good episode. Had a lot of epic moments in it. I'm sorry for Prismo. Apparently it's the last time we're probably gonna see him. Guess the Lich killed him. But yeah, man. If you guys like this episode, like if you see it and you liked it, tell me about it. Leave some comments. Tell me your thoughts on how that episode went. Also, tell me if you guys think I should do more reviews, because I'm not really a review guy, but I watch a lot of stuff, so I could be a review guy. And if you like this video, give me that thumbs up and subscribe. Probably check out some of my other videos. And that's about it. So catch you guys later.